Hi there, my name is Diana Karamakoska, and in this video we are looking at working in teams. As a health professional, you will be expected to work with a variety of people as part of a team. This can be through interdisciplinary communication, in which communication between members are of the same health specialty. For example, you would have two occupational therapists talking to each other about a client's situation or working together with the same client. And then we have interdisciplinary communication. This is the communication between different health professionals. So for an example, you have an occupational therapist talking to a nurse who's treating the same client as you. This form of communication will tend to be more used than the other. The form of communication will vary depending on your client and their needs. So it's important to remember the differences between the two. So what is a team? It's a small, relatively permanent group of members who meet regularly. The members are interdependent, at least to some extent, and their members need to communicate and work with one another to achieve a common purpose. That is, to effectively treat your client or patient. Each team member has a defined role relevant to the team goals. That role would be specific to what you are doing with your client and how you are proceeding with them. When we're working in teams, it is important to avoid the following problems. We may see clients or patients that are falling in the gaps. People may benefit from two or more services, but because they fall in the gap, they do not receive any service. So in these situations, it's where you may have referred them to another health professional to deal with another aspect of a problem, and the client fails to follow up on this referral. They have then fallen into the gap, and if you don't check with them about their progress with that referral, they will assume that you have forgotten, or they will not pursue it further because they do not view it as a serious issue. Another type of problem is a wasteful overlap. So clients or patients can be receiving two or more services, but this may lead to an inefficient use of resources. Consider whether it is appropriate and necessary for them to be receiving more than two services, and what those services will actually be doing for their client and how they would help the situation. Another problem to avoid is pulling in different directions. So clients and patients who are receiving two or more services may be competing with each other or may have vastly different goals or objectives. This can sometimes occur when you're working with another health professional who is trained in the same field or area as you are and may have different ideas about how to treat the client. In these situations, you must cooperate with each other to act in the best interest for your client. So why would you work in a team altogether? Well, it provides a comprehensive treatment of the key issues that are surrounding your client or patient. A team with a variety of health professionals will also enable a variety of knowledge to be shared across the team members. In doing so, you are communicating on an effective level to tailor the treatment for a better outcome. You're also working together to solve problems, and this relies on having assertive and effective communication between the team members. You can also share expertise with each other, and this will benefit both you and the clients to understand their situation better. Working in a team will also instigate systemic change, and it maintains accountability and responsibility of those involved in the team. Being in a team will also benefit the novices or the young health professionals who have recently entered the working field, as they are able to draw from the experiences of their team members. And those who are new to the team can also be guided by the other team members as to certain procedures, what works, what doesn't work, and also to pick up relevant knowledge and skills that will benefit them in their career.